Hey everyone, welcome back again to Joy's Vinyl Collection channel for another wonderful episode for you guys, and probably even an anticipated video for you all. It's been over a week since I made a last video for you guys as well, so I do apologize for any circumstances if you guys have been anticipating for videos of mine on the channel. Anyway, over a week I had got some great and awesome materials ranging from CDs, records, and even books. Stuff that I have bought from my personal thing, and as well from viewers of mine. Um, from the viewers that I have got these items from and materials, they do not want to be announced on the video, so you know who you are, and I truly, greatly and thoroughly appreciate for your thoughtfulness and kindness for sending these over to me as well. And without further ado, let's get on right away to see what I have. Well, over about, I would say maybe close to about now a week, I picked this up in Analog Productions. As you all can see, it's a super audio CD from Analog Productions. I actually got this from, what's the site? Acoustic Sounds, from their site, basically. So as you can see, it's a wonderful set. It's called the 24 Karat Hits of Elvis. Wonderful, great materials in here. The CD sounds superb. The quality control, everything on it. I mean, if you do have a SA CD player, it's thoroughly more enjoyable to be listening through that equipment than just a regular CD player, even though you are able to listen to this from your regular CD player. Well, I'll be honest with you, from everything that I have heard from this CD, I thoroughly enjoyed. As you can see it's in the back as well. Let me just pull this on the side because, like, again, I don't have no desk to be putting stuff around, so I'm just trying to give this out to you guys, the thorough kind of look. Here's the CD, how it looks like from that point. Amazing. It's amazing. They still have it available on their site on the Acoustic Sounds, and I think they run for about, if I'm not mistaken, $28. Here you have from ranging from his greatest #1 hits all the way down to the last would be somewhere around the Crying in the Chapel of the Ghetto and Suspicious Minds. So you go from mono mixes to stereo mixes basically on this CD. Great, fantastic stuff. So I will actually gonna pause this as well. Not pause, but I'm gonna put this in the video so you can actually see the track listings as well. Great stuff. So that's my first take that I have received. Well, not received, that I have bought. Second, I picked up these two wonderful, I would say, sets from Memphis Recording Services. One of them is called Las Vegas International Presents Elvis September 1970. This is right after he finished filming with That's the Way It Is. And he was just really offloading. He was just being almost like himself. Yes, he was not going through the songs properly. And, he was just having fun basically at this point. It was on September 2nd, 1970, the dinner show. So this is what you get. This is the track listing from here. I enjoy it thoroughly because he's just having humorous, and I guess he's just having fun with his band and with his audience as well. So it's just being himself. And then the second CD you get is actually from the August 10th, 1970 final rehearsal main stage as well. As you can see, it's right here. Wonderful design. As you can see, it's like a booklet, a digi kind of booklet. Nice stuff. You got also pages along over here as well. From That's the Way It Is, when he was filming and participating for the movie that was being made during that time. Great stuff, as you can see. Awesome. And let's just get a few more stuff. Yeah, right here. Nice. The Hilton. Well, now it's called the Hilton, but back then it was called the International. So, here we go, and this is the Summer Festival. So it's a limited edition 2 CD deluxe set on this Digipack booklet. Next we go is basically, it's called Elvis Like a Black Tornado live at the Boston Garden 1970. And this one also features from November 10th of 1970. Awesome show. He was in his superb form, as I would say. I enjoyed this CD thoroughly. Even if I'm not mistaken, Curtis Simpkins had mentioned this on his channel as well. You also get some footages from that show as well, in his nice jumpsuit of his. I really like this jumpsuit as well. The CD is also packed in here, so let me get out the CD. This is how the CD looks like. Nice. And as well, All the credits and the track listing comes along right here. Great stuff. Another superb quality by, Memphis Recording Services, how they did their, job quality of the cover art itself. Nice. So let's put that in. Now, during the time when it was Record Store Day, I picked up my first release from VPI label. And this is, I believe it's a French label, but it's made in EU. So this is called He Was the One. Elvis Sings. Aaron Schnatter. I'm butchering this 100%, so I'm not going to say so, Schnatter. I'll just leave it as it is. He's the one who actually had many great hits from Elvis's, from Big Hunk of Love, It's Now or Never. You also got One Night I Got Stung, and as well as fame of, First in Line, Got a Lot of Living to Do, Young Dreams, I Got Stung, It's Now an Era, Shopping Around, In Your Arms, Good Luck Charm. All great stuff, and as well as you also get bonus tracks from when he was in Germany, home recordings that were also found. It's called Apron Strings Home Recording Germany, and then My Boy Elvis, Janice Martin as well. The record itself sounds fantastic. It comes with the inner sleeve with the mentioning about Aaron when he says he knew what he wanted, he sang with his soul. That was his quote taken. Promised, one of his greatest, as you can see, born in Brooklyn, basically Aaron himself. And we could go read along right here. It says in the early 60s he founded Music Her, which was distributed by United Artists Records. Aaron was discovered by Gene Pinty and managed his career producing the songs Town Without Pity for the film of the same name of Gottfried Reinhardt directed. It featured Kirk Douglas, and song received an Oscar nomination for the best song in 1961. Schneider next worked with Hal David and Bert Bertrand, which led to a slew of records, including one film, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, that was by John Ford, and songs like Only Love Can Break a Heart for Gene Pinney, picked by Dionne Warwick and Glenn Campbell, not to mention 24 Hours from Tulsa. So basically, with examples of what he had done production for Elvis, these were also some of the greatest hits as well. Single hits, I would say, that peaked out in charts. The record does come in like a swirl kind of shape, as you can see. Almost like a bluish and reddish type. It's in my MoFi sleeve, I put it in. I'm going to take it out so you actually guys can see the whole record itself. This is side 2, basically. Nice. And as well, side 1. Again, fantastic album. Great compilation of all the great singles of Elvis. And even some of the songs that were in the albums as well, my being as well. So, fantastic pickup. And I'm glad to actually have the first VIP label in my hands. And this is basically overseas pressing. So, let's put that on the side. Now, also about over a week ago, I picked this up from Curtis Simpkins, and I got this off of him, and this is a basically LP with the 2 LP sets of 45 RPMs. It's from Original Recording Group itself. I think it came out 2013. It's a limited number edition, as you can see. It's right on the bottom. So it's a limited edition of 952. I'm not sure how many were made actually from this, but it's a 2-disc set, 45 RPM, 180 grain vinyl, pressed at RTI, limited number edition, mastered from analog tapes by Bernie Gerdman, basically. So this is basically volume 3, Golden Records. It sounds fantastic. I'm really grateful to actually have picked this copy up from Curtis himself. So Curtis, thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful LP. Let's get out the record itself so you all can see how the record does look like. It does come almost like original RCA Victor label. As you can all see, it says stereo on the bottom. And here's the side B. Just make sure so you guys can see it. Fantastic, fantastic, phenomenal shape as well. If you haven't seen Curtis's channel, please do visit his channel. He has some awesome, great materials. He's more into now buying into CDs of Elvis Presley, mainly, and as well as other artists, but it's mostly mainly Elvis Presley. I will leave his link below on my description of this video on my channel. So great stuff. Now I'm going to now some of the gifts that I have received, and all these gifts that I have received from my viewers, two of my viewers, both are from Australia. So you know who you are. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much again for these wonderful God-sent gifts that you guys have sent out there. So without the further ado, I'm starting off with this two wonderful gifts. First, I never seen this before, and probably I don't know about you guys. It's a Christmas album. It's Elvis's Christmas album, the original album. This particular CD right here, it is actually an African release from BMG. As you can see, it says here BMG Records Africa, marketed, and I'm not sure what year this had come out, but you guys could take a look. It says right here, right on the side. It's in a mono. It looks like in a fantastic shape. It comes with a complete CD set with the booklet. The CD also looks like in a fantastic shape as well. So here's how the CD looks like. Nice. As well as the back. I cannot really tell you what year this came out from. Probably does indicate somewhere here on the CD, but it's just saying 1957 as the original album had come out. And it sounds fantastic. I play this on my CD player as well. Fantastic. I love the mono, the raw mix of this type of CD. So thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. Here's also the spine of it. As you can see, it's in a blue, basically indicating this is, I believe, international, as they would say. Because usually I think the original also came with, from US pressing, it's like red, orange kind of type. Where here you can see it's like a bluish type. Probably could correct me if I'm wrong though. So, and as well as from the same person, she sent me this book, which I never actually read before, and I'm reading it. It's basically called The Truth About Elvis. The King Lives Again in His Message of God's Love. And this is by Jess Strennan, along with Larry Geller. That was Elvis's hairstyle dresser, basically. So this is basically his point of view and how the faith between both of them they have discussed. And this is probably like the last time he actually discussed along openly with his, his beloved mother. And he opened up with him, discussing all about God and his love of God and Jesus Christ as well. So it's an awesome book. I have actually been reading this already, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So thank you so much for this wonderful book. And I believe this is actually original pressing from 1981, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it was published 1981. So this is the original copy of this book. Now, not last but not least, this is from another viewer of mine. She sent me quite a few things as well. Two of them are from FTD releases CDs, which I was actually anticipating to buy, but she insisted that she would love to have picked this up for me. So thank you so much, thoroughly again. I'm enjoying this so much as well. Here it is, Elvis from Louisiana and Memphis, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, and Memphis, July of 1976. Probably you all have seen this set, and it's wonderful concerts as well. I think Elvis was again on his top form as usual. Few of these concerts I enjoyed thoroughly as well, especially the ones from the Memphis that he had. There's 2 discs, disc 3 and disc 4 that was continued on. You have from Shreveport that was recorded at Louisiana, July 1st, 1976, and then you go to Baton Rouge in Louisiana, July 2nd of 1976. Followed by in Memphis, Tennessee, July 5th of 1976. You get at the Mid-South Coliseum recordings of this, both fantastic. Let me open up the cover so you all can see. That's the inner. So basically it just unfolds thoroughly all around. You get 4 discs. Just make sure that nothing doesn't come out, as you can all see. That's all the discs right there. And let's turn it around so you all can see the covers as well. Wonderful stuff. Great stuff. I enjoyed thoroughly. So, let's go on with the next. Next one is Let Me Be There, which is one of the latest releases from the FTD. Another fantastic, I would say, concerts out here. This was between January 28th, 29th, and February 1st, 1974. Uh, I mean, during that time, Elvis was a little bit struggling and everything, but as well, his voice never deceived for any sort, and he always, I feel like vocals were top superb. Um, so basically, you have disc 1 from January 28th, disc number 2, January 29th, and disc number 3, which would be February 1st of 1974. And 2 of the discs were midnight shows, and the first one was the dinner show. As you can see, I already listened to this whole album. I enjoyed it thoroughly myself. Um, Again, Elvis being himself, and I just love all his concerts. Like anything I could grab on to listen all his recordings, his live concerts. It's always unique. More, like I say, it's always different type, sort of, because as he said himself, he always would kind of a little bit get that kind of anxiety, kind of a little bit fear, because he says there's always new audiences that come in. It's never the same. So he always would have tried to have done something very unique and simplified and actually made for the fans, you know. So that's my two basically sense of saying about him and his concerts, as well as Elvis. And these are the other two right here, as you can see. Great stuff. So this was released along with, I believe it was Elvis Presley Boulevard, the limited edition, or like a sea blue kind of type of LPs. This album came along with that. And last but not least, it's another VPI records, or I could say box set of records. It comes in 3. Most of you have seen this already, and it's also basically a record store day that was in France or made in EU, basically Europe. It's called Elvis is Black. Yes, the title doesn't seem that kind of, how can I say, very appropriate, because you kind of looking for trouble. But at the same time, when I actually read through the whole booklet of this, it kind of a little bit made sense on what they were trying to implement on this meaning of Elvis is Black. This comes after Baz Luhrmann's Elvis's movie, where he said Baz Luhrmann opened up a great deal about him, stealing, like Elvis stealing the music and everything. So he kind of anticipated to show that Elvis, in fact, actually bought in life of all great, let's say, black artists and black writers as well, of their music as well. So here's what you get. You get a booklet. It's about, I think, 36 pages of booklet. Basically goes through of everything. I'm going to open up so you can see. It has great quotes as well from top some of the artists, and as well as some of actors and so-called like Muhammad Ali. You got here James Brown. You also got here Sammy Davis Jr., B.B. King as well. Take a look. Great stuff. And a lot of these recordings are masters and also alternates, or maybe even tapes as well. So it's a nice compilation mix, starting from all his great. So here we go. You got Rufus Thomas. What he had said about Elvis was this. He said, a lot of people said Elvis stole our music. The black man, the white man has got no music of their own. Music belongs to the universe. Elvis gave black music an injection like it had never had before. So basically it goes on from that point, and all about this booklet has some fantastic, like I said again, articles, essays, and all interpreting of how Elvis got influenced and influenced their music in today's society. You get a fantastic 3 albums. So it's basically like a box set, like I told you. The first one that you get, and all these pictures that are on these 3 covers were from basically the 1956 debut album. If you remember in the back of his pictures that they had from RCA in New York when he was recording. So these are all the pictures from there at that point. Take a look. So on this one, you would have basically side 1, That's Alright, alternate, Go Rock It Tonight, master, Milk Cow Blues Boogie, master, Baby Let's Play House, master, Mystery Train, master, When It Rains It Really Pours, master, I Got a Woman, alternate, and then you got Money Honey, take 10, master, and then My Baby Left Me, take 9, master. That'll be on side 1. Side 2, you go on with So Glad You're Mine, take 10, master. I'm Gonna Sit Right Down and Cry Over You, take 18, master. Tutti Frutti, take 10, master. Lordy Miss Claudie, take 6. Shake, Rattle, and Roll, take 8. Don't Be Cruel, take 28 master. Long Tally Sally, take 4 master. Paralyzed master. Any Places Paradise, take 22. And Ready Teddy, take 12 master. So in this photo, you got Elvis with B.B. King and Elvis with Jackie Wilson. We've seen these famous photos. Let's take out the record itself. It comes in kind of like a black liner sleeve that protects the record. I believe this one is in a black and white. Yes, indeed, it's in black and white shape. Here's the side 1, and as well as side 2. Fantastic. Sounds really good. The sound control is pretty well as well. Nothing else I can say more about that. So that's basically the LP1. Now we're going to LP2. Here's another. Basically, like I said, this is from the debut on those back photos of his pictures, portraits that he took. And here's the back. As you can see, I'm not going to go throughout the whole songs, but maybe you guys could just pause and you could get the symbol of the whole track listings as well. Here's the record, second record as well. I think this one's in orange and in black. Looks fantastic. Side 3. And of course side 4. Awesome. So that's the record 2. Makes up for LP number 2, as they say. Now we're going, last but not least, is the third LP. Is right here. On this one, you're going to have Willa Monroe and Billy Ward with Elvis in the back. If you want, you could pause so you can see the track listing again, like I said. It's right there for you guys if it's cleared out. This one I think also comes in black, kind of like a silver lining type pressing. So let's get out the record. There it is, side 5. It's clean, not really that much of dead wax as well. Just want to add that in information. And the last one but not least, side 6. So overall, I just want to share with you guys with a quick update video on what I have got this past over a week and a half, probably most likely. And all for those viewers of mine who actually have got out of the way to send me these awesome gifts. I truly appreciate it, each and one of you. God bless each and one of you. And as well to all my viewers and my subscribers on my channel, I cannot be more greatly appreciative for everything that you guys are doing, and as well as giving not only my channel but to every else's Elvis channel out there injection of just love and keeping Elvis's legacy alive and well. That's what it matters the most, and that's what we as Elvis contributors who are doing this videos of ours are trying to do. So trying to make this simplify as well as be enjoyment as an Elvis community. So again, thank each and one of you, and thank you to both of those of my viewers who have sent these blessed awesome gifts. Guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day. Stay well, stay safe. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button along with the bell notification alert on your right hand corner. We'll always alert upcoming new videos for you if you like or anticipating new videos of mine on this channel. So again, everyone, take care, be well.